Have you ever wondered why women fear some truths more than they fear lies? Gentlemen, lean in, because what I'm about to tell you, they prayed you'd never discover. Not because it's toxic, not because it's cruel, but because once this truth lands in your mind, the game changes forever, the illusions crack, the sweet manipulation loses its grip, and you become a man they can't push around, can't confuse, can't twist to their advantage. Welcome to Shining Mirror-LVB. This isn't just another motivation channel. This is where ancient wisdom, brutal truths, and razor-sharp quotes get reborn as fuel for the modern man. This is where you stop living by their script and start writing your own. So sit up straight, take a breath, clear your mind, because tonight, we burn the old script and build the man they fear the most, the man who sees the truth, stands his ground, and never bows. The script they don't want you to read. They never tried to silence you because you were wrong. They tried because you were dangerous to their illusion, to the sweet little strings they used to pull your mind when you don't know better. Think about it. That late reply, not innocent but strategic. That cold silence, not confusion but control. That sudden, I miss you, not love but bait to reel you back in. This is the script they never want you to hold in your hands, because once you see it, you stop dancing to their tune. You've been trained since you were a boy. Chase her, prove yourself, fix yourself, be good enough. But here's the truth they don't teach you. Your power isn't in chasing. Your power is in your stillness. It's when you stand your ground, when you don't flinch. Don't over-explain, don't beg for crumbs, that they see you for what you really are, unbreakable. A man who doesn't need to chase is a man they cannot manipulate. And when you hold that frame, the game flips. You don't bend for cheap attention. You don't dance for breadcrumbs. You sit in your truth, and you let the wrong ones fall away. The great men knew this. Nietzsche knew it. He who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow. Marcus Aurelius knew it. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Even Schopenhauer whispered to us, a man can be himself only so long as he is alone. These weren't just old quotes for dusty bookshelves. They were survival codes for men who refused to be puppets. They all pointed to the same brutal truth. When you stop performing, you start living. When you stop explaining, you start ruling. When you stop begging, you start choosing. A strong man doesn't need to broadcast his worth, his actions speak it. He doesn't need to convince, his standards show it. He doesn't need the whole room to clap, he only needs his soul to stay quiet, steady, and unbought. So next time you feel the urge to prove, pause, breathe, remember, the world bends for the man who bends for nothing that cheapens him. Women don't want you to know this. They want you reactive, they want you predictable, they want you craving validation like oxygen. Because when you're addicted to their approval, you're controllable. But when you break free, when your energy is calm, solid, unmoved, that's when you become the storm they can't tame. They don't fear your anger. They fear your absence. They don't fear your questions. They fear your silence. Because silence from a strong man says, I know who I am. I don't need your permission to exist. So stop chasing their smiles, build the fortress inside your chest instead. Stop fighting for a seat at a table that feeds you scraps, build your own damn table. And if they walk away, so be it. The man who knows how to walk alone never stays alone for long, because the world can't help but follow a king who doesn't beg for a crown. Presence, performance. Most men think they need six-pack abs, smooth lines, fancy dinners. That's performance. What women crave, even if they'll never confess it, is presence. Still, quiet, unshakable. You're not here to orbit her moods. You're not here to decode her mixed signals like a lost boy. You are the rock, the mountain, the standard. The moment you stop explaining yourself, the moment you stop typing out midnight essays just to fix things, the moment you let your silence speak for you, you stop being an option. You become the standard every other man is measured against. And guess what? When you are the standard, you don't chase, you choose. Be the standard. So here is my question to you. Brother, who are you when no one is pulling your strings? This is not about hating women, it is about loving your freedom. This is not about punishing her, it is about honoring you. You do not ghost her to hurt her, you vanish to protect your soul. Because when a man finally learns to guard his energy, the game ends. You do not bend, you do not beg, you do not explain. You build, you stand, you rise. You become the blueprint, you become the standard, you become unforgettable. If this woke something up inside you, do not let it die here. Drop your thoughts below, share your story, your pain, your breakthrough. Smash that like, subscribe, and share this with the brother who needs it most. This is Shining Mirror-LVB. This is your reflection. This is your legacy. Stay solid, stay silent, stay free.